Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Mousetrap Genius. If you've been watching, then you saw last week we did a test and review of a motion-sensitive pest repeller device that has an alarm sound and an actually really annoying strobe light that comes on whenever a pest walks in front of it and triggers it. Well, what if you'd like something like that, but an alarm sound is overkill, and instead of a strobe light that just scares things away, you'd rather have some light that was actually functional and would let you see, whether it's seeing your way from your car to your house, or from your house to your garden, or something like that. Well, here we have the wireless LED UltraBright Spotlight by Mr. Beams, which promises to do just that, and the folks at Mr. Beams were cool enough to send us one to test and review for you guys. The UltraBright comes in a couple color options, white like this or a dark brown color, and with 300 lumens of light on this model, it's actually one of the brightest wireless light fixtures on the market. And because they're LEDs, even though it is battery powered by 4 D-cell type batteries, which you get into just by unlocking it up here, pulling it out, and clicking off this top here, you get a lot more bang for your buck because it is an LED system, which means the batteries will last way longer, even while producing a much brighter light than a comparable traditional set of light bulbs would. Because of this interlocking seal system and a gasket that they have in here, the UltraBright is completely weatherproof. You can use it outside in any kind of climate or environment you want to. It also has a motion sensor and a light sensor on here, which do two things. The motion sensor, obviously as it's built to do, detects movement from what it claims is up to 25 feet away. And the light sensor is another energy-saving feature because it causes it to only activate when it's dark outside. So even if you walk in front of the UltraBright in the daylight like it is right now, it won't come on because it knows intelligently that it is daytime. By loosening this bolt right here, you can pull the stem out from the base and rotate it 360 degrees so you can get this pointing any way you want to along the x-axis. And then, because of a similar feature on the stem, you can rotate the head itself anywhere you want along the z-axis. So this is a very versatile light. Another thing I really like about the UltraBright is it's super easy to install. It comes with 3 anchor screws, and all you need to do to install it is take the base here, mount it on just about any surface you want, drive those screws in, and you're all set. So I really like the look of this thing. I like the specs. Seems like a really great concept. But the question is, will it work? Well, last night we went ahead and set it up on a wall facing out into one of our gardens here, and we'll see what happens. So as you can see, the UltraBright Spotlight by Mr. Beams works, and it works really well. And one thing I liked about it is not only is it a really bright light, but it's also a really pure, white, natural looking light that I felt actually complemented the plants in my garden, as you can see, and far from just adding another layer of security, actually made things look better, which is always great. Another thing I noticed and appreciated was that while in the manual and on the box for this, it says 15 to 20 foot range for the motion sensor, when I was even setting up the camera to do the test, I often found that I triggered it from much further back, like 35 or 40 feet sometimes. So that number they give you is actually, I feel like, more of a minimum than a maximum. So now that we know that this thing actually works, the applications, even just as I'm thinking about it right now, are pretty endless for it. You know, I put it on a wall overlooking my garden to give some light as I walk through there in the evening. But you could put it over a door that you go through frequently with your hands full so you can't hit a light switch, or you could put it on a play set so that your kids can play safely into the later hours of the evening. You can use it in your backyard to create more security and to keep intruders from getting in without being noticed. And the great thing is, because it's wireless and runs off of batteries, you can even attach it to trees or other places far from your house that you would normally never ever be able to get a light source set up, let alone as bright and dependable of a light source as the UltraBright. So, really great product, guys. Really impressed with it. If it's something that you would be interested in getting for your own home, lawn, or garden, we will post a link to it down in the video description. And if you decide to purchase it or anything else, we would be really honored if you used our link. We will also throw a link to some batteries on Amazon down in there because the batteries are not included. And you know, you don't want to have it show up and be all ready to install it and use it and then realize, oh no, there's no batteries. So link to them is down there too. Throw some of them in your cart as well. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Mousetrap Genius. If you're not subscribed to us on YouTube already, go ahead and do that because it is summer and we have lots more great stuff coming up. Also, if you haven't already, go ahead and like our Facebook page because we're always posting fresh content on there for you guys to enjoy and learn from. Thank you again for watching, and until next time, we hope you have a great, less dark day. See you later.